All right. Welcome to another Reign in the Life session with the doctors. This is Drs.Andre and Pam Golliday, and we're happy to be here tonight. We have some things we want to talk to you about, a subject we would like to encourage you with tonight.
Yes, absolutely.
Got anything to say, Doc?
Yeah, well, the numbers are growing. Make sure you guys let everyone know the doctor's on the air. Make sure you share and get everyone on tonight. We want to just kind of encourage you guys tonight and just kind of have a nice little chit chat with you about some things.
Yes.
Tonight will be very brief, but welcome everyone.
Welcome everyone. So tonight, what we want to talk to you about, we want to encourage you to keep moving forward.
Yes.
Keep moving forward.
Yes, absolutely.
A basic definition for forward is progress. So we can say it like this: keep progressing. Progressing means continually improving. We all should be improving. Everybody. You should be improving in your walk with God, improving in your relationships, improving in your employment or your business. You should be improving, being a better wife, a better mother, a better child of God, a better friend. So it also means becoming better. You should always be aiming to be better, a better everything, and growing personally. Personally, you should be growing and developing inwardly and hitting your goals. Make sure you stay focused to hit your goals, because life is about movement. And so since we're moving, let's keep moving and going in the direction of the things that we desire, those destinations that we desire to land on.
Yes, absolutely. So tonight, this is kind of a refresher course, some things that we've already talked about, but it was really on Prophetess's heart to really go over this again. And our goal from this session tonight is to trigger the mindset. We want you to leave from this with the mindset that I am going to always move forward. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm never going to stop and get stagnated. Thank you all for joining. I see all of you all out there. The numbers are growing great. Thank you all for that. And so keep moving forward. That's what we want. We want you to walk away from this with the mindset that I live by the concept of constantly moving forward and progressing. All right.
So that's good. One thing I want to say is that I made a few notes here so I can make sure that I give you some things that was put on my heart to share with you. And so making progress, I understand sometimes can be uncomfortable. Sometimes because you're moving to that next level destination, a place you haven't been before. So it's unfamiliar, but it can be so exciting to go and know you're in pursuit of a lifestyle, a mentality, a way of thinking, a way of being and doing things that you haven't practiced ever before in your life. It could be a little bit intimidating.
Yeah, it can. And that's the thing. If you adopt it as a mindset, it becomes less intimidating. Because you understand, like, for example, you know that you have to eat. So then it's just a mindset. You're going to eat every day. You know that you have to breathe. So you breathe. So if you get that into your natural psyche that I have to move forward. I have to keep moving forward. It takes a little bit of the pressure off of it. It just becomes a way of life.
Right.
And that's what we want it to be for you, because it is so important that you have this mindset, because it's what's going to help you get to all of the things in life and all of the places where you really want to be.
That's right. And so if you're not moving forward, chances are you are standing still, or what we call stagnated, or you're going backwards. And so you don't want to go backwards, back to those old places. And you don't want to be stagnated, because anything that's stagnated, it begins to smell and be putrid and not useful over time. So you want to keep your life in a position where God can use you, your employers can use you, your business is experiencing being used because you're solving problems for other people. So I made a note here. Dr. Andre taught an awesome lesson about stagnation last year, and we were all blessed by it. And so this is just a reminder about that. So that's one thing that you should be careful to recognize, is stagnation shows up in your life through old mindsets. So we have to be mindful of how we're thinking, mentalities fueled by last level perspectives. You can have some last level perspectives that you get comfortable with and you get stuck on, and then your life gets in this holding pattern. And so You don't want to get stagnated. You want to keep the perspectives fresh and new.
Yes.
And so if you got goals, especially those of you who are filled out the dream packet and you purchased the dream packet, you need to look at those goals. You need to look at those dreams. You need to look at those plans.
Yes.
That's right. Yes, that's right. Dr. Andre has been sharing with me the last couple of days. He's been hitting so many of his goals, his personal goals that he had set for himself. And it is so exciting. We're running around the house shouting and excited about the goals he's been hitting. Isn't that right, Doc?
Absolutely. I hit a couple of my goals and it's like, wow, I didn't expect to hit them until later in the year. But the grace of God, man, there's something about putting those goals down and then pursuing them after you write them down and write the vision and make it plain.
Yes.
There's just something supernatural about it. And it helps to fuel the energy and fuel the energy towards those goals, and you get it done much quicker than you typically would have. So I'll tell you, man, if you haven't written them down, I got my Dream Big package all written down. I look at it pretty much on a daily basis, and if I skip a day, I make sure to get back to it, because just looking at it every day keeps me reminded, this is what I'm doing, and this is what I've set as my moving forward agenda.
Yes.
You have to have something in front of you that is a moving forward agenda.
That's good. Moving forward agenda.
Yes.
That's something that you need to adopt tonight. Let this encourage you. You need to adopt that same kind of attitude and perspective and mindset about those goals that you got out in front of you. One thing I want to share also is stagnation is a place you've already been before, and you're comfortable there. The reason why it's called stagnation is because it's settled. You get settled there. And if you don't watch it, if you don't make sure that you have a progressive mind renewal process going on in your life so that you keep moving forward, what you'll do is it's easy for you to go back to old mindsets that you used to have before, and it'll take your life back to the environment, which you talked to us about Sunday. It'll take you back to an old environment that you used to live in, because the mind is really dictating the environment. And so if you don't keep fresh, new, progressive perspectives in front of you that'll help you move forward, those old mindsets, they'll take you backwards and create the same environments you had 2 and 3 and 4 years ago. So I just want to encourage you today that you can keep moving forward. It's possible. It is possible.
One of the things that came up when you were talking was, realistically, God created us to, pretty much live out all of our potential. And so one of the things that is a powerful, powerful way to look at this, and a powerful way to get yourself in a continual state of moving forward, is you got to think about it. Now, you should want to be the best version of yourself.
Oh, that's good.
You should want to be the best version of yourself. You should want to see what all you can be.
Yeah.
One of the things, Prophetess, that was exciting to me, and I know this is not the spiritual night necessarily, but when I got connected to my relationship with God and I began to read the principles in the Word, one of the things I realized is that my potential and what I could be was kind of capped before I met him. But when I met him, the cap got taken off.
That's good.
That made me want to know, well, who am I really? What all can I accomplish? And you ought to want to know that too.
Yes.
How far can you go?
Yes.
You may be the first one in your family to become a multi-millionaire. But if you don't,
that is good.
If you don't
Thanks
push,
for your comments.
If you don't push yourself to see what all you can do, I mean, who knows? You could be the most awesome thing walking.
Yes.
But you got to have the mindset that'll let you go and get it.
That's right.
That all of that dormant, untapped potential is just a gold mine. And I heard one of my mentors that I used to follow. He passed away recently, but he used to say, "Listen, don't take all that wealth to the grave with you."
That's right.
We need those books. We need those businesses, those ideas, those concepts.
Yes.
You have stuff inside of you that the world needs.
Yes.
So make a declaration and make a decision that I'm going to be everything that God made me to be, and I'm going to go after it and see what all that can be. You don't even know how awesome you can be just yet.
That's right.
Until you get into this frame of mind. So we just want to encourage you, get the mindset first.
Yes.
The mindset comes first. I must move forward.
Yes.
There is more in me. God has put more in me, and I'm going to get every bit of it out. with that mindset, you will always have a lifestyle of moving forward.
That's right. So we're in agreement with you tonight for your forward movement, your progress. We're in agreement with you. All right, then. We're in agreement with you because there are so many of you who have so many talents, so many gifts, so many skills. And so you don't even really know your full potential yet. But as you keep moving forward and you keep progressing in your mentality, in your expectation, in your anticipation, in your belief, and in the development of yourself, I want to tell you, love yourself. You love yourself by giving yourself the necessary mindsets and information that will help you succeed in life. You should be surrounding yourself with the information that you need to move you to that next level, to attain those goals and dreams that you've written down and that you desire for a long time. You know, like Doc said, this is not the spiritual night, but I want to say this. The Bible says that hope deferred makes the heart sick. And one of the things that I've learned in my walk with God and in my life is that there's no reason for your hope to be put off. All you have to do is plan it out and then ask God to give you the grace to walk that thing up, hook you up with the right people, raise up the right people to help you to accomplish what you're going after.
Absolutely.
And that dream and that hope can become a reality. But it can only happen if you keep moving forward.
Now, hey, you know, I just heard this. I want to do this real quick. I hope you don't mind.
No.
I just feel like we need to give an example. So just in case some of you all may be wondering, okay, I agree with moving forward, but I haven't thought like this in the past. This hasn't been my way of living. How do I do it? How do I do it? So I was talking to Prophetess earlier, and she gave a really awesome example, because you can start with something so simple as just setting a goal to do something that you've never done before in a way that you've never done it. For example, let's say you have become a messy person and you keep stuff out of order all the time, and you find yourself having so much stuff out of order, clutter around you. Hey, you can set a goal and say, listen, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to clean up every day and put everything away every day just to see my environments clear of clutter. If you haven't lived like that, just to practice something like that is moving forward.
That's right.
So that was just an example that she told me. That was an awesome example. But you can start with something so small, like I'm gonna clean out my car and keep it clean for a week without trashing the thing. You know, just do something different in a different way, but make sure it's a step in a moving forward kind of direction to get you in a better position than you were before you started the process. So I just felt led to give an example of some things you can do, some things you can try. We always like to give you practical ways to practice what we teach. So that's an example. Set some, go do something, but move forward.
You know, that's so good. I'll give another example. Where my children lived with us, we used to have family nights on Friday night. And so in our family room, we had pillows all over our couches. So when it was cold outside, we used to live in Michigan in the wintertime, we would bring down all these blankets and we'd have all these pillows and we'd pop popcorn and we had everything all strewn everywhere. And then the next day we get up, it looked like a tornado had been through our house. And I was like, oh no, we can't do this. We got to do something different, because I'm not going to get up the next day and have to clean up after all of this. So what I did was I moved forward. I did something new. My desire was when we left that room on family night, everything was going to be put back beautiful, just like it was before we started family night. So whenever a movie got done, everybody had to fold up their covers. We had to put all the pillows back. We had to take all the food and put it in the kitchen.
In other words, she was the movie police. We had a movie police at our house to make sure we cleaned up after all the movies. Yeah, movie police. That's how we like it. But it changed the environment.
It changed the environment.
It changed the environment. So you will be surprised how little changes, little things, just being conscious to do something little differently will change your environment and just change your perspective.
And if you have little children, you know, tell them, hey, pick up that toy, go put it back in the toy box. You know, and when it's time to straw all their toys everywhere, you can let them have fun. That's what I used to do. And then it was time to put it up. I didn't go pick it up and say, hey, go pick up your toy and put it in the toy box. And then they started learning how to clean up, but it kept my environment clean. So these are just some examples of moving forward.
She used to have to say something to them. You know, I'm you know, so I have to say that. I just look at them. You know what I'm saying? I just give them that look, and they know Big Daddy ain't playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the way it was. Glory to God.
That's right.
See, I have to say that. I just give them that look, and they get it out. They get it in order. You know what I mean? So that's, you know, that's just a little side. You know, we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
You know.
So, well, in conclusion, I'll say this, and then if Doc wants to finish, he can. When you progress and move forward, it makes your life so exciting, and it gives you such hope, and it gives you such anticipation, and you feel like you're living.
Like you're accomplishing something.
Yes.
Life can get so dull when it seems like you're just living and not accomplishing anything. Don't always wait for the big dramatic thing.
Right.
You can schedule in accomplishments, small accomplishments, moving forward, progressing in little ways, just to keep things moving forward. You don't have to wait for the big shebang.
No, you don't.
You can start planning up, setting goals right now to do little things. Move your life forward. You can do it.
And when we hit goals, like Doc hit a couple of goals, we celebrate.
Yes.
We celebrate moving forward. You should do that. You should write that down in the comments and let me know that when you determine what areas you're going to move forward in, you are going to celebrate.
It's
you're going to do
vital.
a celebration.
You have to celebrate because when you move forward, it's worth celebrating.
Yes.
Moving forward is worth celebrating. You know, we might go, you know, get a piece of cheesecake or something.
Yes, a chocolate cake.
Or whatever, you know, just we celebrate on purpose because if you're not going to celebrate your own life, who will?
That's right.
Come on now. When you're doing things that's worthy of celebrations, make sure you take the time to do it because it makes it all the better.
Yeah.
All right?
All right.
Well, listen, it was a joy just ministering and talking to you guys and having a little conversation.
Wonderful.
We see that you guys are really engaged and giving some good comments.
Thank you
Thank you so much for the wonderful comments.
Thank you.
And listen, we love you guys. We want to just leave that word with you. Always move forward and go with grace. We'll see you guys on tomorrow.
All right. God bless you.
God bless you. Love you.